turn upside down.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be crashing it like that in real life. Although, mine is actually still in one piece, so that's at least something. I've seen a lot of people online with broken arms and all sorts of stuff, so the thing is, I'm not flying this like an absolute hooligan. Like, what I'm enjoying doing with it is just flying around fast and just capturing some good footage. It's not really meant for this weaving through obstacles and kind of, you know, pushing things right to the limit. It's just going to break. The other thing is as well, which is worrying, is this, at the moment, there's no way of actually tweaking this to put out more than 25 milliwatts. So that's actually pretty dangerous in my mind because the range is not going to be great. I haven't come to the limit of the range, but I have been flying it kind of like in an open area, so maybe it'd be different if you kind of, you know, get it in amongst stuff. But the other thing is as well, it's too heavy to fly unless you've got a kind of certification. There's no way in the UK of flying this. You've really got to fly this in the middle of nowhere. The old goggles you could actually tweak, so you could actually get them as high as 1.2 watts output, which is awesome. You can't seem to do that on the new goggles either, which is kind of a pain because that means now I've got to keep 2 sets of goggles for the time being. Hopefully all that's going to change in the future. We might even see a carbon frame that we can actually just stick all the electronics on so that we can kind of get around those issues. That's if all the other parts are available, like the motors and everything else. So it'd be interesting to see what actually happens going forward. I've actually today just taken all the stabilisers off. So basically I was flying in full manual mode as you've seen in the videos, but I did have the limits on, so like the bank limits and stuff were set so it wouldn't actually allow you to go upside down by accident. So I've actually turned that off today and I haven't flown it yet. So I'm getting some more practice on the simulator, which, by the way, the simulator is incredible. Absolutely love it. It's gonna just do me a world of good for all my FPV stuff, like the smaller stuff that I fly, like the cine whoops and that kind of thing. And also now I'm contemplating getting a 5-inch quad to actually, or building a 5-inch quad to actually just thrash about, knowing that I can actually repair it, because I don't want to do it with that. I think this is really cool. It's just a, you know, great bit of kit. I don't want to smash it to pieces. I mean, if I do, I want to repair it. I'll repair it. I'll find some way of repairing it or buy a new one. But yeah, having something that I can repair myself and tweak and all that sort of thing is quite a big deal for me. So I'm probably just going to go and get just a kind of almost like a bind and fly 5-inch quad to actually just mess around with. Which brings me on to the second point, the controller, which is really nice by the way. But at this point in time, I don't think you can actually use it with any other drone other than the FPV drone. So if I was to go and get something like this, which is a really nice 5-inch bind and fly ready to go, all you need to do is add a battery. This has got a DJI Air unit on it and camera, and basically this is ready to go. But it won't work with the controller. That's what I've heard. So it's really annoying. So what I'd have to do is fit a crossfire receiver and use my Tango 2, which is not really a bad thing because it'll be a hell of a lot better than the, where you gone? Be a hell of a lot better than the range you get with the DJI Air unit. Anyway, I'm hoping that'll change. They can't really expect this controller to only work with that drone. I mean, the other controller works with all of the air units and the Vistas and all that other stuff. So why can't this one? It just seems a bit silly. But then again, my TBS Tango is better than this anyway, and putting crossfire in will just give much better range. So yeah guys, there you go. Quick little update on where I'm at with this, because I know a few of you are interested in maybe getting it, or have got it already. People have been talking about the motion controller and how cool that is. Not really interested in that. And that's why I didn't buy it, because it's like, you know, it's just another thing. You know, it's probably quite good if you don't fly, or maybe you just want somebody else to give somebody else a go. But yeah, for me, the videos that I've watched on it just didn't look that good. I mean, it looked interesting. It looks like it could get better with firmware maybe, but you know, I wouldn't trust that flying around with some like Wii controller. Not really kind of my bag. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you've got any questions about it. I'm definitely excited to get some fast bike footage with this. I think that would be really cool. Like chase Steve through the woods or something like that. That sounds a bit dodgy. Anyway, we'll leave you with some actual footage from the drone. It is really nice footage if you crop the props out of the frame. Anyway, that's another story. Anyway guys, catch you later. Oh, by the way, what do you reckon on the tune as well? I knocked that up last night. Bit of a cheeky sample in there from something that's on the TV at the moment. Anyway, catch you later.